The choice of tools for your project is critical and can greatly influence its success. Whether you're constructing a bookcase, repairing a leaky faucet, or undertaking a large-scale renovation, the tools you select significantly impact the outcome and efficiency of your efforts. The decision between hand tools and power tools can be overwhelming given the variety of choices. This video explains their uses and recommends the appropriate use of power tools when speed is of essence, and the use of hand tools when precision and control are paramount. Watch this video as we assist you in making the right decision for your next investment. Understanding hand tools. When discussing hand tools, these are manually operated and do not depend on external power sources. Their lightweight and compact size make them easier to handle and use for extended periods, contrasting with the bulkier nature of power tools. Hand tools frequently come in the following forms: hammers, screwdriver, wrench, pliers, chisels, and saws. Advantages of hand tools. Hand tools are generally more precise and easier to control than power tools. Due to their lesser force requirement, they are capable of performing much more delicate tasks. For instance, turning a nut or fastener using a hand tool instead of a power tool will help avoid complications such as bent or scratched screw head, badly stripped threading, and over-torquing. Mastering the use of a power tool is essential for safe and effective operation. Due to differences in design, adjusting settings or triggering the tool won't necessarily produce the same force as other tools. More accuracy is provided by hand tools. When using power tools, the force applied can inadvertently move or damage fasteners, introducing potential errors. Utilizing hand tools beforehand verifies the correct alignment of screws, nuts, bolts, or other fasteners before finalizing the task with force. This aids in applying the device precisely so that the threaded rod that needs to have the nut attached doesn't break or damage the hole into which the fastening device is to be inserted. Electrical power is not needed to operate hand tools. Portable gadgets and hand tools are useful in any setting and at any time of day without requiring an electrical outlet. That means you won't need to worry about charging your phone every morning before work or using bulky extension power cords. This characteristic makes hand tools easy to mobilize with little preparation and maintenance required. However, power tools may from time to time require electronic servicing to ensure that they work at all times. Relating to the general maintenance for hand tools as compared to power tools, the process is usually less rigorous. Less in size and weight are made for efficient usage without usage of batteries or any electronics. They are composed of high-strength, lightweight materials that allow their usage in confined spaces. Thus, they are the go-to tools for persons who would prefer comfort over enormous power tools. Hand tools are also portable and cheaper as compared to the power tools for a similar job. An advantage that came with the hand tools is that they can be used where the power tools can be hazardous. This brings diversity to the hand tools that one can buy particular hand tools since they come without presetting or reconfiguring of their settings. And moreover, one can pick up or acquire the hand tools and use them immediately without actually assembling various parts of the power tool. While it is not the ideal tool to employ in a hurry, it does take longer to finish the work. If you use a hand tool with all of your effort, it can quickly deplete your energy. Your energy can be quickly depleted when using this. Hand tools are unpopular with contractors because they are time-consuming more so on large projects. Lifting and moving heavy components like cutting and drilling in particular usually tend to take more time than when employing power tools. For example, in situations that require the use of a nut or a fastener, using a hand tool rather than a power tool will prevent additional issues like a bent or marred screw head, overly stressed threading, and over-tightening. It is crucial to smoothly handle a power tool to provide efficient operation without posing any danger. Design differences mean that changing a setting or simply activating the tool will not warrant the same amount of force like other tools would. The use of hand tools demands physical effort, which poses another challenge. Particularly on extensive projects, activities involving repetitive motions like hammering nails or driving screws can swiftly lead to fatigue. Additionally, managing demanding tasks such as cutting through thick materials or tightening bolts with a wrench can be taxing for individuals with lower physical strength or stamina. This increased physical strain may also raise the risk of injuries such as strains and repetitive stress injuries. Now it's time to move on to the power tools. For instance, tools that are driven by external power, that includes compressed air and electricity, are categorized as power tools. These tools are crucial in different sectors of production because they offer improved speed, strength, and power than the manual tool, which is more dependent on human effort. Power tools are crucial for attaining tasks with the required strength, precision, and speed. Thus, thus guaranteeing effectiveness and quality of finishes in workshops and construction sites. Let's have a closer look at the several aspects of power tools: definition, types of tools, proper storage, use of maintenance, legal requirements, and brands to consider. Advantages of power tools. Power tools are frequently able to accomplish tasks that hand tools are unable to. For instance, working with hard materials like metal or concrete is made possible with electric power tools. Certain power tools have specialized designs meant to do extremely specific tasks or be compatible with particular materials. A variety of customizable settings are available on many power tools, providing enhanced control over more complex jobs. Lastly, power tools require a great deal less effort and energy to do the same tasks as hand tools, giving you extra energy at the end of the day. Ultimately, electric power tools might outperform hand tools not only in terms of final product quality, but also in terms of time savings. When comparing power drills to hand hammers and nails, keep in mind that a power drill can finish a task in minutes versus hours. In order to provide consistency and efficiency and expedite tasks, several power tools even have capabilities that minimize human mistakes. To help avoid stripping screws and reduce the time needed to replace them, many drills are equipped with a clutch function. More progress can be made in the same amount of time by devoting more of your attention to crucial activities while using tools with faster performance. Combining all of an electric tool's many benefits results in one straightforward good: convenience. Most power tools are lightweight and portable, so you can bring them to any kind of labor site. Because they are portable and effective in confined areas, handheld electric tools greatly ease the workload in small spaces. You can save important time and energy by moving on to the next task and doing more work in less time when you use a tool that completes tasks accurately and fast. With the ability to complete jobs with less clutter and effort than hand tools, electric power tools are a great addition to workspaces such as garages. They provide a speedier, cleaner, and more trouble-free alternative. If still, you aren't clear about what is the difference between them, depending on the job at hand, the workspace, and the user's preferences, one can choose between hand tools and power tools. Precision work and isolated locations are perfect for hand tools because of their superior control, portability, and affordability. Large-scale tasks and circumstances where minimizing physical effort is essential are ideal for power tools because of their effectiveness, speed, and versatility. To achieve optimal outcomes and maximize production, it is recommended to employ both hand tools and power tools of instruments in equal measure. In order to do intricate tasks that call for a delicate touch, hand tools excel at offering control and precision, work that is meticulous as possible while using hand tools since you have direct control over the force and precise movements. One can get extremely accurate cuts and forms, for instance, with a handsaw or chisel. Conversely, power tools can also be precise, but because of their speed and strength, they can also be more difficult to control at times. That's why they operate better on larger, less complex jobs and less well on activities needing sensitive handling. In terms of speed and efficiency, power tools are unparalleled. They can finish tasks in a fraction of the time that would take hours with hand tools. For example, a hand drill takes a lot of time and effort to make holes. In contrast, a power drill can make holes in seconds. Because of this, power tools are the best option for complicated work or short time frames. But this speed sometimes comes at the expense of control and safety, as the quick motions of power tools can cause errors if not used correctly. Hand tools need more physical labor, which might make you tired faster, especially when working on bigger jobs. Manual labor-intensive tasks like screwing, hammering, and sawing can be physically taxing. On the other hand, power tools greatly lessen the physical strain. With a power saw or an electric screwdriver, you can operate for extended periods of time without getting tired. But occasionally, this ease of use can lead to users becoming less careful, which could raise the possibility of mishaps. Hand tools usually cost less upfront and need less upkeep. They are simple to maintain and sharpen, and they have fewer moving components, which lowers the risk of mechanical failure. Even though they are more costly, power tools are more productive and may be a wise purchase for regular users. Yet, they need additional upkeep, which can raise the total cost of ownership. Examples of this maintenance include routine battery charging, part replacements, and more involved repairs. But be extra cautious. While working with power tools, among hand tools and power tools are far more powerful and require electricity. For example, using a good circular saw can make a project go more smoothly and quickly, but these instruments also carry a far higher risk because of their power. It's not appropriate inappropriate to carry corded tools by their cables. It is necessary to keep these cables away from heat sources and jagged edges. Another risk is an inadvertent beginning. Keep your finger off the trigger when carrying a plugged-in tool. Power tools are just as powerful as their name implies. It is crucial to maintain control over them at all times, for that matter. In addition to wearing non-slip shoes, you must plant your feet and have solid balance. It is equally crucial to maintain a firm grasp, particularly while using handheld instruments. It's a given that losing control will result in dangerous circumstances. Do not use a tool if you think it might be too heavy for you. There is absolutely no reason to leave your tools plugged in and in standby mode. When users are unaware of the tool's capabilities, it might lead to very dangerous situations. After each use, make sure they are off to avoid any more mishaps or injuries. Check to see that your gadget is turned off, disconnected, and stored appropriately. Put the tool back in its original container after unplugging it. Remember to keep it out of the reach of little children if you're working from home. That's it for this video. Make sure to subscribe to Gear Geek for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.